Have you been hearing whispers that Thailand is done? That it's too crowded, too touristy, that the magic is gone? Well, I'm about to show you a different side of Thailand. Right now, while everyone's complaining about the crowds in Phuket and Pattaya, there's an entire Thailand that most travelers never see. A Thailand where ancient temples emerge from morning mist, where pristine islands have beaches so perfect they look photoshopped, and where you can still be the only foreigner in a village of smiling faces. I'm talking about places like Koh Kood, where the water is so clear you can see tropical fish swimming 15 feet below your kayak, or Pai, where you'll wake up to mountain views that make Switzerland look ordinary, and Isaan, Thailand's northeast region, where authentic culture thrives completely untouched by tourism. Today, we're going on a journey through the real Thailand, not the Thailand you see in travel vlogs or Instagram posts, but the Thailand that proves why this incredible country remains the ultimate travel destination. We'll explore 7 hidden regions that will completely change how you think about Thai travel, and by the end, you'll understand why travelers are choosing Thailand over every other destination. So join me, because we're about to discover why Thailand isn't just surviving the over-tourism narrative, it's thriving beyond it. Let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the elephant island we'll visit later. Social media is flooded with videos claiming Thailand is over, but here's what these critics are missing. They're judging an entire country based on 5 overdeveloped destinations. The numbers tell a different story. In 2024, Thailand welcomed over 35 million international visitors, not because it's declining, but because it continues to offer unmatched value, diversity, and experiences. But here's the fascinating part. Over 60% of these visitors only explored the same 5 places. That means millions of travelers are missing out on the real Thailand. Picture this. While thousands of people are packed onto Patong Beach in Phuket, just 300 kilometers away, you could have an entire pristine beach to yourself on Koh Kood. While visitors in Koh Samui are paying premium prices for crowded restaurants, you could be enjoying authentic som tam prepared by a local grandmother in Isaan for less than $2. The over-tourism problem isn't Thailand's fault, it's a distribution problem. Imagine if every tourist visiting France only went to the Eiffel Tower. Would that make France a bad destination? Of course not. They'd just be missing incredible experiences in Provence, Normandy, and the Loire Valley. Thailand's diversity is actually its greatest strength. This country offers mountain villages where morning mist creates mystical landscapes, islands where you can snorkel with whale sharks, ancient ruins that rival Cambodia's Angkor Wat, and cultural experiences so authentic they'll fundamentally change your perspective on Southeast Asia. The real question isn't whether Thailand is still worth visiting, it's whether you're ready to discover the Thailand that 90% of travelers never see. And that journey starts right now, in the misty mountains of northern Thailand, where our first destination awaits. Welcome to Pai. This former hippie haven tucked into the mountains of Mae Hong Son province has become Thailand's best-kept secret, and once you understand why, you'll never look at Thai travel the same way. Picture this. You wake up in a bamboo bungalow, step onto your balcony, and watch the sunrise paint the Pai Valley in golden light. Below you, rice paddies stretch like green mirrors, reflecting the misty mountains that surround this magical valley. The air is crisp, clean, and filled with the sound of birds rather than motorbikes. This is Thailand, but not the Thailand you thought you knew. The journey to Pai itself is an adventure. The winding mountain road from Chiang Mai features 762 curves. Yes, someone actually counted them, but every twist reveals breathtaking vistas of untouched jungle and traditional hill-tribe villages. Local drivers navigate these roads like artists, and the 3-hour journey becomes a meditation on Thailand's incredible natural beauty. But Pai is just the beginning. The Mae Hong Son Loop is a 600-kilometer circuit through some of the most spectacular mountain scenery in Southeast Asia. You'll discover villages where Karen and Hmong hill tribes maintain traditions dating back centuries. In these communities, children still learn traditional weaving, elders share ancient stories, and visitors are welcomed with genuine curiosity rather than commercial smiles. At Sopong, you can explore limestone caves that stretch for kilometers underground, with chambers so vast they house entire ecosystems. The Thamlot Cave features ancient teakwood coffins, placed there by prehistoric inhabitants over 2,000 years ago. Your local guide will navigate these passages by bamboo raft, using only lantern light to reveal one of Thailand's most mysterious archaeological sites. But here's what makes this region truly special: the people. Unlike the service-oriented interactions common in tourist areas, relationships here develop naturally. You'll find yourself invited to family dinners, taught traditional cooking techniques, and included in local festivals where you might be the only foreigner present. The cost of this authentic experience: a private bungalow with mountain views costs less than a basic room in Koh Samui. Street food prepared by local grandmothers costs under $1, and activities like cave exploration, hill tribe visits, and scenic motorbike tours cost a fraction of similar experiences in other countries. Yet something even more incredible awaits in eastern Thailand, where islands exist that make the Maldives look overpriced and overcrowded. What if I told you there are Thai islands with beaches so pristine that marine biologists use them as reference points for untouched tropical ecosystems, and that you can stay there for less than $30 a night? Meet Koh Chang and Koh Kood, eastern Thailand's twin paradises that prove Thailand's island magic is far from dead. These destinations shatter every criticism about Thai tourism, while delivering experiences that rival the world's most exclusive tropical destinations. Koh Chang, the Elephant Island, earned its name from its distinctive elephant head shape, visible from satellite images. But the real magic happens when you experience its incredible diversity. This isn't just another beach destination, it's an entire ecosystem of experiences packed into one accessible island. The west coast offers pristine beaches like White Sand Beach and Klong Prao, where soft white sand meets crystal clear waters. But unlike Phuket's crowded shores, you can walk for hours without seeing crowds. Local fishermen still pull their traditional long-tail boats onto the beach each morning, their catches so fresh that beachside restaurants will cook your fish within minutes of it leaving the ocean. But Koh Chang's secret weapon is its interior. Waterfalls cascade through virgin jungle, creating natural swimming pools where you can cool off after hiking through landscapes that feel prehistoric. Klong Plu Waterfall drops 100 meters through 3 tiers, each creating perfect pools for swimming. The hike takes you through jungle so dense that the temperature drops 10 degrees, and the only sounds are flowing water and tropical birds. The island's east coast reveals a different personality entirely. Here, fishing villages like Bang Bao stand on stilts over the ocean, connected by wooden walkways where local families have lived for generations. You can join fishing expeditions that depart before sunrise, returning with enough seafood for the entire village to share. This isn't a tourist activity, it's genuine cultural immersion. For those seeking even deeper paradise, Koh Kood awaits just an hour away by speedboat. If Koh Chang is Thailand's hidden gem, Koh Kood is its secret crown jewel. Imagine snorkeling in water so clear that the bottom looks painted. Tropical fish swim in schools, so dense they create moving rainbows underwater. Coral reefs thrive in pristine condition, protected by the island's isolation and commitment to sustainable tourism. You can kayak through mangrove forests, where each paddle stroke reveals new wildlife, from colorful kingfishers to shy monitor lizards. Klong Chau Beach on Koh Kood regularly appears on world's best beaches lists, but somehow remains blissfully uncrowded. The sand is so fine it squeaks under your feet, and the water temperature stays perfect year-round. Local resorts blend into the jungle, designed to complement rather than dominate the natural environment. But here's what makes these islands truly special. They prove that Thailand can deliver luxury experiences without destroying local culture. Resorts employ local families, source food from island farms, and design activities that educate visitors about marine conservation. You're not just visiting paradise, you're supporting communities that have maintained their traditions while embracing sustainable tourism. The numbers are staggering when compared to other destinations. A beachfront bungalow on Koh Kood costs less than a basic hotel room in the Maldives. Fresh seafood dinners cost under $10. Snorkeling tours include equipment, lunch, and multiple stops for less than what you'd pay for a basic boat ride in other tropical destinations. Yet the real treasure lies not in these coastal paradises, but in central Thailand's ancient heartland, where mysteries from the golden age of Siam await discovery. What ancient Thai mystery involves thousands of monkeys, a railway line that runs through a living temple, and secrets that most tourists visiting Ayutthaya never discover? Central Thailand holds some of the country's most incredible historical treasures, yet 90% of visitors experience only the tourist trail version. Today we're going behind the scenes to discover the real stories, the hidden corners, and the living history that makes this region absolutely mesmerizing. Let's start with Lopburi, the monkey city, where an extraordinary phenomenon occurs daily. Thousands of macaque monkeys have claimed the ancient Khmer ruins as their kingdom, creating a living ecosystem where wildlife and archaeology coexist in fascinating harmony. But here's what tour groups miss. The best time to experience Lopburi is during the annual Monkey Buffet Festival, when locals prepare elaborate feasts for their simian neighbors. This isn't just quirky entertainment. The relationship between Lopburi's humans and monkeys represents a unique form of Buddhist coexistence that has evolved over centuries. Local businesses have adapted their architecture around monkey behavior, creating a cityscape unlike anywhere else on Earth. You can witness this extraordinary relationship firsthand, but only if you know when and where to look. The train journey to Lopburi reveals another hidden gem, the railway line that runs directly through Maklong Market. Vendors set up their stalls inches from the tracks, and when trains approach, they quickly fold their awnings and move their goods in a choreographed dance that happens 8 times daily. This isn't performed for tourists. It's genuine local life that you can experience by simply taking the right train at the right time. But the real revelation awaits in Ayutthaya, where most visitors see only the main temple complexes while missing the city's living secrets. Beyond the famous ruins lies a network of canals where local families still live in traditional wooden houses on stilts. You can navigate these waterways by long-tail boat, discovering temples that tourists never see, and communities that maintain traditional crafts like boat building and bronze casting. Here's the insider secret. Rent a bicycle and explore Ayutthaya's back roads during early morning hours. You'll discover hidden temple complexes where monks still conduct daily ceremonies, local markets where vendors speak no English but communicate through genuine smiles, and ruins so overgrown with jungle that you feel like an archaeological explorer making your first discovery. The historical significance becomes tangible when you understand the stories. Ayutthaya was once one of the world's largest cities, with over 1 million inhabitants and diplomatic relations spanning from Europe to China. Walking through these ruins at sunrise, when morning mist creates mystical atmospheres and local birds provide the only soundtrack, you can almost hear the echoes of this former glory. But nothing you've seen so far compares to what awaits in southern Thailand's most incredible secret, Islands that rival the Maldives but cost a fraction of the price, where you can experience Islamic culture that most visitors to Thailand never encounter. What if Thailand's most beautiful islands aren't the famous ones everyone talks about, but hidden gems where pristine coral reefs meet authentic Islamic culture in ways that will completely reshape your understanding of Thai diversity? Welcome to Thailand's deep south, where Koh Lipe Satun province offer experiences so extraordinary that travel experts consider them Southeast Asia's best-kept secrets. This region proves that Thailand's true magic lies not in its most famous destinations, but in places where cultural authenticity meets natural perfection. Koh Lipe sits in the Andaman Sea near the Malaysian border, often called the Maldives of Thailand, but that comparison actually sells it short. While the Maldives offers luxury isolation, Koh Lipe delivers something more valuable: authentic cultural immersion alongside world-class natural beauty, all at prices that seem impossible in today's travel market. The island's three main beaches each offer distinct personalities. Sunrise Beach faces east, providing spectacular dawn views and calm waters perfect for snorkeling. Sunset Beach delivers exactly what its name promises: evening skies painted in colors so vivid they look photoshopped. Walking Street Beach offers the social hub, where local Chow Lei families serve fresh seafood caught that morning. But here's what makes Koh Lipe truly special. It exists within Taratau National Marine Park, meaning development is strictly controlled. No high-rise hotels, no chain restaurants, no mass tourism infrastructure. Instead, you'll find family-run bungalows nestled among coconut palms, local restaurants where menus change based on the day's catch, and an atmosphere of relaxed authenticity that's increasingly rare in Southeast Asia. The underwater world surrounding this island rivals any diving destination globally. Coral reefs thrive in pristine condition, hosting marine life so diverse that each snorkeling session reveals new species. You can swim with sea turtles, explore underwater caverns, and witness coral spawning events that happen only in the healthiest marine ecosystems. But Koh Lipe represents just one facet of southern Thailand's hidden treasures. The mainland Satun province offers cultural experiences that most visitors to Thailand never encounter. This region is predominantly Muslim, creating a unique Thai Islamic culture that blends Malay traditions with Thai hospitality. In Satun town, you'll discover night markets serving incredible halal Thai-Malay fusion cuisine. Dishes like Masaman curry originated in this region, influenced by Persian and Indian spice traditions brought by Muslim traders. Local families invite visitors to join Ramadan ceremonies, traditional Malay weddings, and cultural festivals where Islamic and Buddhist communities celebrate together in remarkable harmony. What makes this region economically attractive is almost unbelievable. Beachfront accommodations on Koh Lipe cost less than basic rooms in Koh Samui. Fresh seafood dinners prepared by local families cost under $8. Island hopping tours include multiple destinations, equipment, and meals for prices that seem impossible when compared to similar experiences in other tropical destinations. The cultural immersion aspect adds incredible value. Learning traditional batik fabric dyeing from local artisans, joining fishing expeditions with Chow Lei families, and participating in Islamic cultural ceremonies creates memories and understanding that no luxury resort can provide. Yet even these incredible southern treasures pale in comparison to Thailand's ultimate secret, a region so authentic, so culturally rich, and so completely off the tourist radar that discovering it feels like finding a hidden civilization. What if I told you that Thailand's most authentic cultural experiences, incredible food, and warmest people exist in a region that 99% of foreign tourists never visit, and that everything costs less than anywhere else in the country? Welcome to Isaan, Thailand's northeastern region, where you'll discover the country's true soul. This vast area, comprising nearly 1/3 of Thailand's territory, offers cultural immersion so genuine and experiences so authentic that visiting here changes your entire perspective on Thai culture forever. Isaan isn't just off the beaten path, it's in a completely different universe from tourist Thailand. Here, ancient Khmer temples rival those in Cambodia. Traditional music and dance thrive in their original forms, and hospitality reaches levels that will restore your faith in human kindness. Yet somehow, this incredible region remains virtually unknown to international travelers. The cultural authenticity begins the moment you arrive. In villages throughout Isaan, traditional wooden houses stand on stilts, designed for the region's seasonal flooding. Families gather underneath these elevated homes during hot afternoons, weaving baskets, preparing food, and sharing stories that pass down generations of wisdom. Children play traditional games, elderly residents craft tools using techniques unchanged for centuries, and community festivals celebrate rice harvests, Buddhist holidays, and seasonal changes with pure joy. But here the secret weapon is its food culture. This region created many dishes that the world considers Thai cuisine. Som tam, the famous green papaya salad, originated here and reaches its most authentic expression in Isaan versions that include fermented fish sauce, dried shrimp, and locally grown chilies that create complex flavor profiles impossible to replicate elsewhere. Local markets offer ingredients and dishes you'll never see in tourist areas: fermented fish pastes, exotic vegetables, and meat preparations that represent thousands of years of culinary evolution. The sticky rice culture of Isaan creates social bonds that visitors can actually experience. Families invite strangers to share meals where sticky rice serves as both food and utensil, eaten with fingers while sharing dishes placed in the center of the group. These aren't commercial dining experiences. They're genuine cultural exchanges where language barriers disappear through shared food and laughter. Ancient history comes alive throughout this region in ways that make famous archaeological sites look touristy. Phanom Rung Historical Park features a Khmer temple complex that rivals Angkor Wat, but receives a fraction of the visitors. During certain times of year, the temple's alignment creates spectacular sunrise and sunset effects through its doorways, witnessed by perhaps a dozen people rather than thousands. What makes Isaan economically incredible is almost surreal. Accommodation in local guest houses costs under $10 per night. Street food meals cost less than $2. Private transportation for entire days costs less than a single meal in tourist areas. You can experience authentic Thai culture for weeks on budgets that wouldn't cover a few days in Koh Samui. The people here possess a warmth and generosity that defines Thai hospitality at its purest. Families invite visitors to participate in rice planting, traditional festivals, and daily life activities without any commercial motive. Children practice English with genuine curiosity. Elderly residents share traditional knowledge, and communities welcome foreigners as honored guests rather than income sources. But understanding why Isaan represents Thailand's true character requires seeing it in context with everything we've discovered so far, and that perspective reveals something profound about what makes Thailand still the world's ultimate travel destination. After exploring Thailand's hidden corners from misty northern mountains to pristine southern islands, from ancient central kingdoms to authentic northeastern culture, one question remains: why is Thailand still a great travel destination? The answer isn't what you might expect. It's not just the incredible value, though paying less for authentic experiences than others pay for tourist traps certainly helps. It's not just the diversity, though few countries offer mountains, beaches, ancient ruins, and authentic culture within easy reach of each other. And it's not just the hospitality, though genuine Thai warmth creates connections that last lifetimes. Thailand wins because it offers something increasingly rare in our modern world: the opportunity to experience authentic culture while maintaining comfort, safety, and accessibility. This balance exists nowhere else at this level. Consider what we've discovered together. In northern Thailand's mountains, you can experience genuine hill tribe culture while staying in comfortable accommodation with mountain views. In eastern islands, you enjoy pristine coral reefs and authentic fishing communities with modern amenities and reliable transportation. Central Thailand offers world-class archaeological sites with easy access and knowledgeable local guides. Southern regions provide Islamic cultural immersion alongside tropical paradise, and Isaan delivers the most authentic cultural experiences possible while maintaining basic traveler infrastructure. This combination, authenticity plus accessibility, represents Thailand's unique advantage. You can push your comfort zone culturally while maintaining physical comfort. You can have life-changing experiences while feeling safe and supported. You can immerse yourself in local communities while communicating effectively and traveling efficiently. Compare this to other destinations. Countries with similar cultural depth often lack infrastructure or safety. Places with comparable natural beauty frequently cost exponentially more. Destinations offering similar hospitality may lack cultural authenticity or diversity of experiences. Thailand's real secret isn't any single element. It's the integration of everything travelers seek into one accessible, affordable, safe, and incredibly diverse destination. Whether you're seeking adventure, culture, relaxation, culinary experiences, natural beauty, or authentic human connections, Thailand delivers at levels that satisfy both budget backpackers and luxury travelers. The critics declaring Thailand finished are looking at the wrong Thailand. They're judging an entire country based on 5 over-touristed areas, while missing 72 other provinces filled with incredible experiences. They're comparing crowded tourist spots to their idealized memories, instead of exploring the vast, authentic Thailand that exists parallel to the commercial zones. Smart travelers understand this distinction. They're choosing Thailand not despite the tourism development, but because they know how to find the authentic experiences that development makes accessible. They're using Thailand's excellent infrastructure to reach incredible destinations that remain blissfully undiscovered. This is why Thailand remains one of the ultimate travel destinations, and why it will continue to be so for years to come. We've journeyed from Phai's misty mountains to Koh Kood's crystal waters, from Lopburi's monkey kingdoms to Isaan's authentic villages. Each destination proved that Thailand's magic isn't disappearing. It's hiding in plain sight, waiting for travelers smart enough to look beyond the obvious. The real Thailand offers experiences that will change your perspective on travel forever. Mountains where you wake up above the clouds. Islands where you can snorkel with whale sharks in water so clear it looks artificial. Ancient ruins where you can explore archaeological wonders without crowds. Cultural immersion so authentic it feels like time travel. And all of this at prices that make luxury experiences accessible to almost any budget. Thailand isn't just surviving the over-tourism narrative. While critics focus on 5 crowded destinations, 72 provinces offer incredible experiences to travelers wise enough to explore them. The country that invented backpacker travel continues innovating ways to provide authentic experiences alongside modern comfort and safety. If you're enjoying this journey through Thailand's hidden treasures, make sure to subscribe for more authentic travel discoveries that will change how you see Southeast Asia forever. Thailand's best-kept secrets are waiting for you. The only question is, are you ready to discover the Thailand that 90% of travelers never see? Click that notification bell because there are many more explorations to come.